Hello everybody, how you doing? My name is Jonas and you're on ShoutOutMedia. I had a good time. We were in Texas for the holidays, so we just kept it chill. And although I was doing some rehearsals right after Christmas, I did take some time to go and do some things that I was looking forward to doing, like seeing some movies and hanging out with friends, and it was a good time.
You got some snow down there, right?
We did.
Kind of rare.
It was very unusual to get snow during that time of year. But it was a beautiful Christmas, and there was snow on the ground. And what was funny is the day, I think it was the day before Christmas Eve, the 23rd, it was 70 degrees outside. And the next day, on Christmas Eve, it snowed. And so it was just kind of hard to believe, but it was beautiful. Oof. I'm much more into giving than receiving. So I'm trying to think back to what something that I gave that I was really happy about. Got some nice things from my mom. That was fun. Always is fun. And then collectively with some other people, we got our dad a massage chair, which was nice. And what did I get? I got this really great. It's simple, but my mom got me this great kind of jacket thing that you can kind of throw on with anything, and it keeps you warm, which is always nice. I'm gonna go with that one. The idea came about after I started to realize I was writing some songs that stylistically were a bit different than the Jonas Brothers sound. And this probably was back in October through April of about a year ago. And I was writing these songs, and I knew that they were different, and I wanted to do something with them. So I met with the management team, talked to them about it, and then met with Kevin and Joe, of course, and talked to them about it, and they were all very excited and supportive. And so then we made it happen. We went to Nashville with the guys that are playing on the record and made the album. And it came out something we were very proud of. It was much different in the sense that the way this record is recorded is unlike any project that I've worked on before. It's recorded simultaneous as a group, and so we were all in booths in the studio playing at the same time, as opposed to recording one instrument at a time and doing overdubs and things like that. And so you really get that raw rock feel that I was going for on this record, and it was a fun process, but it was definitely different. I think I try to pull inspiration from everything that's around me in my songwriting, and it helps when you have a lot to be inspired by. And with this record in particular, I had a lot of things that I was inspired by, and 4 of the songs I wrote completely on my own, and then the rest of the album is all co-writes with friends who wanted to be a part of this project with me in some way, and so it worked out nicely to have them be a part of it, and the songs are all things that are really close to my heart. And hopefully people like it and can connect with it. I think that the sound is best described as kind of blue-eyed soul. A little bit of classic rock influence in there as well. Some of the inspirations were people like Stevie Wonder, Elvis Costello. Prince was obviously a big part, considering 3 out of the 4 musicians in the band played with Prince in the New Power generation. So it's a fun project, and knowing that I've got these guys on stage who've been doing this for so long and who are so talented really makes it a lot of fun. I don't know, it kind of changes every day. My favorite song on the album, but at this moment in time, I would have to say that Rose Garden is probably my favorite song. And then, as far as performing live goes, there's a song that's not on the album called Stay that I'm having a great time performing. It's a new song that I wrote a couple days ago that I've been able to play a couple nights, and the response so far has been great. And they're already singing the words along, which is fun. Reuniting with the Camp Rock cast was amazing. Some of my closest friends at this point. All of them have been really true friends in the past couple of years. And especially, Demi, of course. I'm working with her again, and being able to spend that much time with her was great. And we just had a good time. And the movie, the script, all of it felt really good while we were up there. The music, and so I'm looking forward to people seeing it. I do a bit of a good Australian accent, but I think it's good. I don't know if someone from Australia would actually think it's good. Actually, Jess from the Veronicas heard it and said it was good, but I think she may have just been saying that. But that's about it as far as impressions go.
Something they would say? Or?
I don't know. We are very similar in our talking voices and our demeanor. Although we have our own individual personalities, I think that we all kind of have similarities in the sense that our personalities kind of reflect each other, and you could definitely tell we're brothers at the end of the day. But I don't know, I think I'd just leave that to Joe on this one. Surprised to know I try to come up with things when something happens. It's kind of spontaneous. Like, remember that, because when you're in an interview, you're going to get asked, and you want to remember that that's something that people might not know. But I've told a lot of stories now about things people might not know about me, so to think of something original is tough. But let's see here. I'm trying to think of something I like. Oh, I have a movie from this past year that I love that not very many people know about that maybe could get people interested in. It's called The Invention of Lying. I love that movie, and I tell people about it, they're like, oh, I didn't even know that came out, and so if you get the chance, check that out, because I loved it. My main message with fans would be thank you for the support. I know the initial announcement of this project may have been a little bit of a shock to some people, but to see that they're behind it and that they realize that it is just a side project, and obviously my brothers and I have a lot of exciting things coming within the new year, means a lot. And so we're looking forward to all that's coming up, and just thank you from the bottom of my heart.